Hey friends, CamiBaker.com here, Mingle to Millions, the art and science of building business relationships and mastering referrals. We are on day number 6 of the 7-day free challenge to take up to 30 highly qualified leads in 30 days in as little as 30 minutes a day. And today's challenge is one that I think most people have a little bit of a challenge with because, well, gosh, I don't know why, because I do them every day. Well, not every day. I do them a lot. And that would be doing some Facebook Lives. So here's what I want to explain to you about Facebook Lives. Facebook Live is one way to build a library of content. It is a way to repurpose some of your content. It is a way to build credibility. It is a way to get shared. It is a way to get known. It is a way to be seen as the expert. And so when we're talking about 30 minutes a day, there's all different kinds of things we can be doing. And this isn't to say that we're going to spend 30 minutes a day and just have all these leads come in. This is talking about doing something different every day so that we get in the habit of using our reticular activator, using our mind to think of new things. And on Facebook Live, we are challenged whenever we're doing one to come up with something that is of value for people. So I just want to give you a few tips about doing some Facebook Lives, which I find really extraordinarily ironic because just a couple of years ago, I finally jumped on Facebook. I resisted it for years. I had a Facebook page and I wouldn't even open it. And a couple of years ago, I finally jumped on, and now I do Facebook. I'm teaching people how to do Facebook Lives all the time, which is it's just a hoot to me. So Facebook Live, as you may know, you can do through your cell phone. So if you're going to be doing one just you by yourself and you're out and about, then of course you can do it on your cell phone. And I don't know if I'll go through the whole part of showing you how to do that, but the point is what I'm doing right now is on something called BeLive.tv. BeLive, BeLive.tv. And now we can actually use our computers and an even better camera in some cases, because I bought an extra Logitech camera on top for better clarity. And so now we can use Facebook Live on our computers for better background, etc. And with the BeLive.tv, I can now interview, which I've started doing some fabulous, fierce, and on fire Fridays with friends. By the way, let me know if you'd like to be interviewed. If you're an entrepreneur or a speaker or a author or a coach or an expert of some kind, that might be kind of fun. So Facebook Lives are a great way to build your credibility, to be seen, right? Even not be right on the live, right at the moment that you're doing the live. Understand that Facebook loves its live. It created it. It's its little baby. So because Facebook wants us to use it, the Facebook Lives go further up in importance than if you just attach a video. And that's why a lot of us are doing Facebook Lives, because we know that people are going to be notified, hey, Cami's doing a Facebook Live. And we know that it's going to pop up as opposed to just tagging and putting on a video. So it builds your credibility. It helps you to be seen by people immediately, but also it starts to store up content. So for example, these videos that I'm doing right now for the challenge, I'm going to repurpose them later on. So I'm going to have my assistant pull them down onto YouTube, and then I'm going to have another assistant create a whole opt-in series so that some of you that are watching these later on are going to be watching them weeks, months, years after I've actually created them. And so it's a great way to repurpose. You know, when I wrote my book, I spent a couple of years thinking about it, frustrated about it, sitting down and writing, taking hours and days out of my schedule to sit down and write. And I had written some really good stuff, but it was complicated. It was more than what I needed to be writing. And I finally went to a seminar and I learned about reverse engineering and using our content in multiple ways. So what I did was, when I did the book, I actually went and got a videographer, spent 2 days videotaping. We did 20 to 25 videos that are 5 to 15 minutes, 2 days, took them, got them transcribed by rev.com, rev.com, and basically had my book done in 2 days. Now, of course, it needed to be edited and published, and there was more to creating the book cover and hiring a publisher and all that. But that made life very simple because I reverse engineered it. Instead of writing the book and then doing an audio and then doing videos, what I did was I did the videos and then just chunked it down, pulled away from that. So with Facebook Lives, you can do the same thing. I can have all of my Facebook Lives transcribed and made into a blog for my website for more content and more SEO. So Facebook Live is just great for multiple reasons. Even if you look at it and our ego says, oh my God, only 5 people watched it or only 100 people watched it, that's okay, because the way that you can use it down the road for years to come is immeasurable, not having to write the content out. Let me just check my notes and see what else I wanted to say. Oh, all right. So when we're doing our Facebook Lives, we want to be extremely authentic and genuine. Facebook Lives aren't about having, teleprompters and scripts and things like that. They're really simple. People want authenticity now. They want genuineness. It's okay that I don't have a script, and sometimes I mumble my words or trip over a word or have to think about it for a second. As a matter of fact, I think people like that better. I mean, don't you? I know I do when I'm watching someone and I know that they're speaking from the heart, as long as they know their material, of course. So you want to be genuine and authentic. I mean, you want to have a nice background. You don't want to be, you want to make sure that there aren't trash cans around and dirty diapers and dogs barking and crazy stuff. But you don't have to make some big production about it. I have done so many of them for my phone, it's not even funny. And it's great content that I can put on my website later on. The other thing about Facebook Lives is you can do shout outs. Do shout outs to other people. So you will see on my Facebook Lives quite often, I'll give a shout out to Jeff Miller or Emily Miller or Ronald Koolman or Alina Rarig, or one of my friends that I've done work with, if they've helped in any capacity in business or whatever, especially business. I mean, 99% of the people that are around me are entrepreneurs, coaches, speakers, etc. And so I'll give them a shout out. Hey, boy, Jeff did some great hypnotherapy with me, really helped me have some breakthroughs. Ron did some SEO. Elena did the publishing of the book, and she did a fantabulous job. Seriously, guys, if you are wanting to get a book published, you want to talk to her. But anywho, there again, I'm doing a shout out. And what I can do is I can tag those folks on this Facebook Live, and now they're going to want to share it with their people. They want to. And so this is how you can help to expand your audience, how you can get more eyeballs on you. So 30 highly qualified leads in 30 days in as little as 30 minutes a day. There are a ton of strategies. We're talking Facebook, we're talking face-to-face, we're talking phone interaction, we're talking emails and text and LinkedIn and meetups, all different ways of interacting with other human beings. It's called bridging the humanity gap and building business relationships and mastering referrals. Look, I am the lead generator. I help people to generate leads from a more heart-centered, like personal space. This isn't about bringing 1,000 leads to your website. That's a different person. This isn't about mailing something out to 10,000 strangers. That's a different person. What I help people do is what we're doing right now. Face-to-face, good old-fashioned interaction. And sometimes that face-to-face is with the camera on Facebook Live. Sometimes it's on a virtual stage. Sometimes it's text. Sometimes it's at an actual live event somewhere where it's time to put your hand out and say hello. And now what do you say? Who are you being? How are you showing up to that experience? And that's what I help my clients with. So the 30, 30, and 30 challenge, as I've been calling it, or actually the 30, 30, and 30 program, as it were, is coming up very soon. And so for those of you who've been watching this and taking this 7-day free challenge with me, I've already been hearing from a lot of you. I know that you're getting some great results. People are doing some live video follow-ups. They are reaching out to people that they wouldn't have followed up with before. And so I know that there's a lot of wonderful stories that are being created right now just from the free challenge. So I encourage you to reach out to me and let me know if you think you qualify, and if you think that taking 30 highly qualified leads in 30 days with as little as 30 minutes a day would benefit you and your business. Let me know. We can talk about getting you involved in the program. It's very interactive. I like to call it now the worldwide NetWeb, because networking doesn't work. It's random activity. Networking is random activity. Netwebbing, what we're doing here, is leveraged time, because it's planned strategic things like this. So, not saying you have to do Facebook Lives every day. A lot of people do them once a week, but I just want you to open your mind to why you would be doing them. It's not just from an ego standpoint, or to show people what you're having for lunch, or to show the local play that's going on, or what have you. There's actually a method to the madness. There's actually more going on. There's actually a lot of sharing of your site. There's actually a lot of shout outs. There's a lot of content repurposing, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what I'm a master at, helping people to see things with a different point of view and get that little tweak they need here and there so that their business builds and they master referrals. CamiBaker.com here. This is day number 6. Day number 6 of the 7-day free challenge to take up to 30 highly qualified leads in 30 days with as little as 30 minutes a day. And if you would like to actually have some accountability, take on these challenges for real, and actually put this into activity for yourself, let us know, because we at Mingle to Millions want you to mingle your way to millions as soon as possible. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.